I'm actually very excited. My first impression with especially the freshman bees is that they all seem very this isn't their first time running. Like they are so experienced and they seem very transitioning super well into college, and I'm pretty impressed by how they've been handling preseason, and all the practices have been going super smoothly, and our coach is super excited, and everyone's been in really good spirits and in a lot of positive vibes, so a lot of good things.
I guess that experience is really driving us towards trying to qualify for nationals again. And it's good. It's a pretty intimidating experience to race a national race, so it's good that we've all been there before and we're going to some competitive races this year so that we'll be able to have experience in such a tight field before we get to nationals. And then just having the past accomplishment of making it driving us towards trying to make nationals again this year should be key.
Yeah. I mean, especially our sophomore year, the team was pretty young going into nationals, and I think it was a pretty overwhelming experience for most of us. So I think now that we have been there, all of us at least once, that it's not going to be as overwhelming, and I think we're just going to be a lot more prepared this year going into it.
I'm really looking forward to our alumni race this weekend. We have a lot of alumni coming back for it, and it's just always really exciting to all get on the line together and have a little bit of competitivity again, but also mostly just a lot of reunions, and that's coming up. So feels really exciting.
Another important meet is the Rowan meet that's right before fall break, and that's a good one because a lot of competitors from our region as well as other regions will be there, so it helps us with our rankings so they can see how we compete against other teams, and it's also a big race, so we get experience with a big field.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for mainline next week too, because a lot of D1 schools will be there, and it just feels intense also on our course. I think, again, qualifying for nationals, everyone's staying healthy, because that's always difficult in running. So hopefully by the end of the season, everyone's able to compete at least to conferences. And then individual goals, probably ending the season feeling strong. I think most of my seasons I've ended feeling pretty burnt out, and I'm hoping now that all the training under my belt for the past 3 years will make me feel a lot stronger at the end, and just improving my placements in each championship race that I've been able to run in.
I guess being a part of this program has really made me grow as a runner because I came into college not with a lot of experience under my belt, and I really valued being part of such a hardworking group that really sort of pushed me to become better, and made a lot of friends, got to improve my leadership skills being captain, and just in general push myself to see how well I could compete athletically.
Yeah, I think I agree with all of that. Definitely the competitive side is really a huge thing that I've learned so much more about being on the team. Just coming out of high school and coming into such a strong program, just yields so much improvement. I think I've learned a lot about patience and working together and valuing the team as a whole so much, as well as while you're working hard, valuing that training.
Yeah, I think this team has helped me a lot with running and outside of running. I feel I just was able to set the priorities that I wanted to in college, and really follow through and succeeding both academically and athletically. And I think that has to do with being surrounded by a group of people who just really aspire to put their best foot forward in everything that they do, whether it be on the course, on the track, or in the classroom. And yeah, also patience, being able to deal with going through the rough spots and seeing how people also handle what they go through has helped a lot, shaping, I think, myself as a person. I think cross country is pretty underrated as a sport. It's pretty exciting, like seeing like the gun going off and just a bunch of people running into the fields. And I mean, our course is pretty like spectator friendly. You can see us pretty much like almost the entire race. And it's just exciting being out there watching people like really dig deep. And I've always found running pretty exciting to watch, so everyone should go out and watch.
Yeah, especially the mainline race should be very exciting because we'll have a lot of competition from Penn and Nova will both be here, so that should be a very exciting meet that you should come out and watch.